Hey guys, it's your boy Zombie. I'm here today to answer some questions that you may have about the Los Angeles Film School. I wrote down a couple questions that I myself had as a student, just starting off. Any questions that you may have about the tech kit related to the school, I will post a link in the video later on. So to all the new viewers, my degree that I am pursuing is music production. So all of the questions that I have today are going to be related to that. Alright, so first off, I'm very limited on what I can actually show you on the computer. I did talk to my advisor and they said I would need a special request from the school to officially show anything past the loading screen of the school itself. But for right now, let's just answer some questions. And you guys can always just put some questions that you may have down in the chat. I usually answer anybody's questions that post one down there. One of the first general questions that you guys might ask me is just what classes am I taking? My very first class that I had was digital literacy. And digital literacy is kind of just being able to understand your computer and everything that runs through your computer and how your computer runs. So it's nothing really honestly to do with music. You do have a little bit of fun at the very end project. You can kind of do like a little music video, song, skit, whatever. They kind of give you options there. The second class I had was behavioral science. And behavioral science is not what I thought it was. I kind of thought it was going to be how you get your music out to people, how to like make it appeal to people. And it's kind of just mainly focusing on yourself, how to make yourself a master student. That class was the most strict because obviously, you know, it's all about, you getting motivated and finding like your grit and like your passion. So those first two classes were like my liberal arts classes. The next class that I had was an actual music class, finally. Music production technology was the class. Okay class, I mean all of the assignments were based on, music. All of them were had to do with music. I was working with all of my equipment. The only thing was it's music production technology, so it was kind of also just you getting used to all of your equipment. So it was just like testing your mic, testing your audio interface, testing your speakers was the first like couple weeks, and then towards the end it was teaching you how to use Logic Pro. The first third of the whole program is going to be you learning on Logic Pro. Everything that I'm working on my own personal projects right now is through Ableton Live. I would post a link down below of all of those so you guys can listen to that. Then my fourth month, the class that I just had was digital audio workstations. I assumed that was going to be all of my audio workstations. But that's not. It's just Logic Pro. That one was actually, starting to like test you a bit more. I actually had to make a lot more beats. That one was teaching everybody how to like get in time and make sure everything just sounded like it meshed. This is the first class where they have you use your MIDI keyboard on some of your projects, which was really fun. I'm still getting used to that thing. Unfortunately, it's like a very high-powered machine. There's a lot of things to it. Those are the four classes: digital literacy, behavioral science, music production technology, and then digital audio workstations. My fifth month class, which is musical listening and identification. That, and then the next three classes after that will be in the next video that I post after this. Every 4 months I'm going to be posting kind of a little update video about how everything's going. If you guys want me to do monthly ones, 2-month ones, 3-month ones, just let me know. So another question that you guys might have is just generally like what kind of assignments have I done? Each class has about 4 or 5 assignments due a week throughout the week. Some of them are quizzes, some of them are tests. Digital literacy and behavioral science, those were all like I was using like Word document a lot. And then for music production technology and digital audio workstations, I use a lot of Logic Pro. Each course at the end of each month has a final project due. For my first liberal arts classes, it was just a couple little small projects I had to do on Adobe Spark. For music production technology, and then for digital audio workstations, I actually had to make a song or like a little beat. I found this out when I was talking with my advisor also. I cannot show you guys anything that I submit into any of these courses because technically they own it. So I would have to get a special letter to show you guys. Alright, another question that you guys might have is how flexible is everything? So I was very concerned at first. There is an orientation before you guys go to any of your classes. It explains everything in depth, but it's also on Zoom. Unless you have like very good connection and everything, it's kind of hard to like really understand what they're saying. There's like 56 people in it. A lot of people just weren't really understanding what's going on. Hopefully people that attend it can just, look at this video before they attend it and just kind of have some questions answered. So for example, the course that I'm in right now, I have 5 assignments that are due this whole week, and it goes by Pacific Standard Time, which is where the school is at. It's in LA, so all of their assignments are going to show on there Pacific Standard Time. For everybody that lives on the East Coast, it's going to say 3 a.m. and you usually have like 2 assignments due Wednesday at midnight or 3 a.m. and then you have 2 more assignments or 1 more assignment due on Friday or Saturday, just depending on the class. And then you always have a project that is due for that week, that's based on that week, due on that Sunday at midnight. It depends on the course, but for this course I'm in, I have a live class once a week, every week. My first course had 4 classes, my second course had 4 classes, my third course only had 2 classes, my fourth course only had 2 classes the whole month, but now this course that I'm in has 4 classes, so I'm hoping that we keep going with that, because I like the live interaction. But it ranges anywhere from 2 to 4. Some of them have multiple times a week, but it's the same thing that they're teaching. That was a lot of the cases for the liberal arts classes, like digital literacy for me and behavioral science. They had like 3 or 4 different classes a week, but they were all teaching the same thing. It was just so they could appeal to anybody. Those had a lot more like people showing up, where now the music courses I see only have 1 time, that specific time. So the classes have been a little smaller. For some people that are a little more introvert, that's better, I guess. Me, I'm a little bit more of an introvert too, but I'm starting to get out of my shell more. I have 4 live classes this whole month. They're not mandatory to go to live, but they're mandatory to at least watch the video, and that's how they keep their attendance, which is the next question that I was gonna answer was, what's their attendance policy? And so their attendance policy is kind of just, they keep track of how many times you log into the actual portal itself, the portal where you keep all your assignments and all your classes, and that's how you access everything. They track that. Obviously, your assignments is kind of an attendance thing also, that's why there's due dates. The attendance for the live classes counts, after you've successfully watched the video and marked it completed, or you've attended the live class. Very, very, very strongly recommend attending the live classes, because, everybody's paying for their school. Everyone's paying to go to the school. And for me, I'm just trying to get all of my experiences out of it. So why not go to the live class and talk with your teacher live and interact with the students live, like you're sitting there watching the video and then boom, you have a question that you need answered and you can't get it answered because you're not watching it live. And then you have to email your teacher. You're paying a lot for a very nice school and you're just emailing. How interactive are the teachers and the students? It all just depends, honestly. If I want to rank my teachers 1 through 4 on how they've been interactive, digital literacy, behavioral science, music production technology, then digital audio workstation. It's slowly gotten a little less, but that's only because I'm pretty sure the class sizes have gone down. Digital literacy and behavioral science had 20-something kids in it. Music production technology and digital audio workstations had 10 to 2 kids sometimes in the class. And it's hard, being a teacher, talking just to your computer without much interaction. So it just depends on how interactive you are. That's kind of helped my confidence a little bit. If you guys take this course, you guys are paying a lot of money for this. Be interactive. If you are interactive, they should be interactive. The thing you guys might ask, how hard are the classes? So far the classes have not been that hard. Digital literacy, behavioral science, music production technology, those were all the ones that were really easy for me, because those were just getting used to everything. Finding your passion. My passion is my family. Behavioral science was just kind of emphasizing that. That's the whole reason why I'm going down this path. And then digital audio workstations, that was the one that actually really started testing me, how to use Logic Pro and how to make a beat from scratch with my MIDI keyboard. It also just depends on your skill level. I'll be diving into more of the other courses I'll be doing later on in the other videos, but they do just, obviously get progressively harder. Alright guys, those are all the questions that I kind of had personally coming in. I hope I answered some of the same ones that you guys had. Leave a comment down below. I will be happy to answer it. To those that are already subscribed to me, you guys know that I answer my comments relatively fast whenever I can get to them. I'm more than happy to help you guys with this, because I hope that's the whole reason why you guys are going into these videos. Not kind of just a little personal question. My favorite class so far, if I would have to say what my favorite class has been so far, it would have to be my digital audio workstation class. Like I've already said, it's definitely been the one that's tested me the most. I'm going to be having more content coming out soon. I'm going to be doing these more often. Leave a comment down below if you guys want me to do them 3 months, 2 months. I'll do whatever you guys want me to do. Also, I'm going to be leaving links down below to my debut single, Big Dreams, with TyroneTheRapper. Our next single, Plain Sight, that's coming out September 18th. Don't miss it. Our EP, Testimony to the Game, is coming out November 12th. A lot of projects are coming soon, guys. I can't wait for you guys to listen to my music. Everything, like I said before, is under THIRDEYESHARP. That's going to be my production company, THIRDEYESHARP Productions. I can't wait just to get everything out there. I'm just going to have a link down below to all that so you guys can keep updated. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. More content coming out soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here's a little snippet of something that I've been working on.
Getting back at it. Been gone a little while, but second my mattress, back with a vision. I'm done with this bitch, ain't trying to get it. Suffer depression and show me the meaning. Money and shit, they don't fuck with our feelings. Life is a lie, but seeing the real things. Drinking the water that's tainted by pain. 9 to 5, this shit gon' fuck with my brain. Why are you happy to do this in plain sight? Tired of the day shift, no breaks, no mistakes, no faith in my patience. Tired of living month to month in this